Hey there everybody, it's Rush from Path Less Pelled, and today we're going to take a look at a new camera in our stable, the Lumix GX85. So a couple weeks ago we were in the market for a B camera to our GH4. As a lot of you know, we do a lot of stills and increasingly video work. For the type of videos we do, often we're carrying things on bicycle. So for us, gear that's really light but offers really high quality is our biggest priority. So we've had the GX85 for a couple weeks and actually used it on a shoot. Let's talk about the pros and cons. So for us, the first big pro is that it's small and lightweight. Lumix cameras tend to be lighter than your full-frame DSLRs just by virtue of the smaller sensor, and that means smaller glass. I can fit this in a handlebar bag with a bunch of lenses and be good to go. This camera is also feature-rich. This has focus peaking, it has zebra stripes to help you with exposure. It shoots 4K, you can shoot 60 frames per second in 1080, so all great video features that they've managed to cram into this surprisingly small body. But what was the real pivotal feature that made us buy the GX85 over, say, the GX8 was the new dual in-body stabilization. So what I found during testing and during our first shoot is that with all the stabilization going on, that we could shoot steady shots without a tripod. We had one day where we had to mountain bike into a location. But with this, the stabilization is so good that if you lock your arms together and kind of pivot from the waist, you can actually mimic a really good pan shot. We also found that it worked really well for slow tilt shots. You can kind of compose with this screen that flips up like this. And then if you lock your body again and slowly just use your wrist to tilt up, you can get a really convincing tilt shot that looks like it was shot on a pair of sticks. So that alone was a game changer and reason enough to get this camera over the GX8. But it's not all wine and roses. There were a couple things that were a little bit annoying about this camera, so let's talk about those now. So one of the biggest cons with the GX85 is its crippled audio capabilities. There's no audio in, there's no headphone out, and it really makes this kind of more of a B-roll shooter. You can't shoot interviews with this, and you can't really vlog with it. This also leads to the second big con about the GX85, and is its lack of articulating screen. Everything else about this camera is awesome. The size, its video capabilities. If it had those two things, a better audio in and a fully articulating screen, this would be such an awesome travel video camera, vlogging camera. But I guess that's why they're coming out with the G85. So during our recent shoot with the GX85, we did add a couple things to it to improve its handling capabilities, which is composed of basically a Joby GorillaPod, a ball head, and a loop. I'd use one of the legs to hold on to, and I have this lean up against my chest, and the loop up against my face. And with this hand, I can operate the camera controls, start, stop, and even pull focus. And by having all these points of contact in the eye and the chest, and this hand grip, working together with the already amazing in-body stabilization, it made for really steady shots. It's a perfect run and gun B-roll machine. So that's it for our look at the Lumix GX85. Overall, it's a lot of camera in a very small package. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments below. And if you liked the video, found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and look for more tech reviews and camera reviews on this channel in the near future. Thanks for watching.